Wait, how many times does India and Pakistan play? Wow, I feel like that's probably a lot because like you have to go way back in time. Well, let's say like for the World Cup, like do y'all think y'all would know like around by like the estimate at least? You know what I'm saying? Also, it is so it's really due to politics. So it's not really like a sports beef. So is it kind of like a one-sided beef?
Make things so much.
Is it kind of like a one-sided beef? They were once the same country but got split into two. I ain't gonna lie, how the way people in the sports, like in cricket, bro, be making it seem like it's like a rivalry in between like the sports instead of saying like it's a rivalry due to like political. You get what I'm saying? So like I'd be a little lost. I ain't gonna lie, cause like people, but I feel like it's an opinion, like you know what I'm saying? People got their opinions and everything like that. 7-1? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, that's a sports rivalry. Unless them niggas just mad because they getting belted. But at the same time, you can't even get mad because you getting belted. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not a rivalry. A rivalry would be like, you win one, I win one. You know what I'm saying? You win one, I win one. You win one, I win. Like that, I ain't gonna lie, that's form of competition / rivalry, bro. Like, especially if it's, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it makes sense. All right, bet. Well, before the game come back, the entire history of India / Pakistan, India and Pakistan cricket rivalry, man. Let's do it.
Whether we look at
is that some football?
Such as Messi and Ronaldo,
yeah.
Federer and Nadal, or we look at team rivalries such as Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Yo, Visca Barca though, Visca Barca. How do I tell you? Visca Barca, man, Visca Barca.
It's not a derby in the traditional sense. It still has all the hallmarks of a classic derby. The intensity, the rivalry, and the hatred the two sets of fans have for each other.
Or Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers. Every sport is elevated by these exciting contests. The case is no different for cricket. Every British and Australian citizen is glued to their screen when Ashes rolls around.
Way to the top with Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and his British counterpart Rishi Sunak bowling bouncers at each other.
I spoke to Piers Morgan last night, and Piers has said that he will come on our show when England win the series 3-2.
Oh, so not coming on, obviously.
Serious? What do you think of the Ashes so far?
India has won 8 out of 8 in matches in ODI World Cup, 7 out of 8 in T20 World Cup, and 3 out of 6 in Champions Trophy. 3-0. I don't think the Champion Trophy and Asia Cup will be held in the same month. Political factor is so big because the players had their career over. TV's been burnt. Stones been thrown on players' house after the loss. What the hell? Wait a minute now.
I think England's going on like idiots.
We need to keep an eye on the batting ranking to track the brilliant competition between Virat Kohli and Babar Azam. Of course, speaking of those two men, how can we talk about cricket rivalries and not Babar Azam?
Oh, that's a controversy between my boy Babar and Virat Kohli. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know that. Oh shit. Hey, they say you learn something new every day. I did not know that right there.
Of course, speaking of those two men, how can we talk about cricket rivalries and not mention the biggest one of them all? India and Pakistan. That's right, folks. Today we'll be taking a look at the biggest and most heated rivalry in the world of cricket.
Umpires had to intervene, Dhoni's had to pull Gambhir
the original pack was good, the new shit.
aside, chat continued.
What makes these two teams so special? What are the most iconic matches between these two rivals? What makes this such an exciting rivalry? Let's take a deep dive to find the answers to all those questions and more. Let's kick things off by talking about the men in blue.
Okay,
After Australia, India is the most feared team in the world. They frequently hold the #1 ranking across all formats, and their players exceed in the world. They frequently hold the #1 ranking.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I know Australia is really, you know what I'm saying, really good in tests. Y'all been telling me about that. And really good in ODI. I didn't know there were, is that actually like, is this still accurate? I didn't know Australia was still like, kind of like up there when it come down to T20. I thought it was like their weakest format. I thought it was really just testing ODI.
Ranking across all formats, and their players excel in fielding, batting,
Timing is magnificent.
and bowling.
Virat are
Their dominant
incomparable.
displays in the
Virat has
2023
doubled
World
the
Cup
runs
prove just how
up
strong the team
above
is.
par.
To think, before Kapil Dev's men clinched the 1983 World Cup title, no one in the cricketing world even saw this team as a real threat.
All over this time. Kapil Dev to receive the trophy from Lord Carr, chairman of
So like, y'all don't think there's a comparison? So y'all don't think it's a comparison at all? Like when it comes down to like Babar and my boy Virat?
Prudential assurance company.
Ever since then, this team has won 2 ODI World Cups, 2 T20 World Cup, and 2 Champions trophies. On top of that, they've competed dominance over Asia with 8 Asia Cups. Much like India, this team did not gain early international recognition. However, it all changed with the 1992
Shorts
World
is
Cup.
good, bro.
Subtract Lewis from that list. Wasim Akram is on a hat-trick.
The green shirts stunned the world as they won the trophy under the stylish leadership of Imran Khan.
Pakistan win the World Cup. Imran Khan has led his side to victory. What a great victory.
While the team may not have earned a reputation as massive as their rivals, take nothing away from the impact this country has had on the sport of cricket. Imran Khan and his bowling partners, Sarfraz Nawaz, Wasim Akram, and Waqar Younis.
Inside edge, I think, and then destroys the stumps.
Oh my God!
Showed the world the magic of reverse swing bowling, and cricket's never been the same.
And that's taken. Jeffrey Marsh getting the edge to the in-swinger.
With their revolutionary playing style, the Shaheen Falcons have won 1 ODI World Cup, 1 T20 World Cup, 1 Champions Trophy, and 2 Asia Cups. Out of 207 encounters between these two giants, Pakistan have won 88 matches and India have won 75. But don't let these figures fool you. Statistics look way different for tournament matches. In ACC matches, India leads 10-7.
Wait, ACC, what is that? ACC? What is that? Because the ICC is international, right? International. What is ACC? What the hell is that?
This is relatively close, but in ICC matches, India blows Pakistan out of the water with 16 victories in comparison to their 4.
Okay.
This shows that India clearly play better when it comes to the big occasions. But we have to give credit to Pakistan as they have won more test matches with 11 victories as opposed to India's 9. However, the two haven't faced off in a test since 2010 due to political conflicts and safety concerns. That's part of the reason why the statistics are so favorable for the green shirts. It's a widely accepted notion that presently India is a far superior side to Pakistan across all formats. Recently, results will clearly demonstrate that. The first time these two faced each other was in a test series in 1952 to 1953. India won the series comfortably at home soil with a 2-1 lead. Their first ODI encounter was 1978. India also won that match. Mohinder Amaranth was the man of the match as he scored a half-century and took 2 wickets. That same year, the teams played a cracking test game where the brilliant Sunil Gavaskar scored 2 centuries. Individual brilliance could not win India the game, however, as Sarfraz Nawaz's reverse swing bowling and Javed Miandad's classic batting led the green shirts to an 8-wicket victory. The next iconic match was in 1985, where India set a dismally low target of 125.
Short, and that's the end of the Indian innings.
And India pretty much totaling in at 125 or 42.4 overs.
They just had no answer for the Pakistani captain Imran Khan, who registered the impossible figure of 6-14.
So I don't understand though. Like, nigga, I don't understand. Like, okay. He said it's not okay. He said it's not. Maybe I have to watch the whole video. He said it's not match. Like they don't beef over the match, but he keeps talking about the match. So like I'm confused. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm really confused, bro. Like he said it's not because of the match, but and then he keeps talking about the match. Like I don't. Maybe I'm losing. But like, bro, he said it. He literally said it's not because of the games. But then he talks about the games. Like, I'm trying to see, like, bro. I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see, like, what it is. Match the man, I ain't gonna miss too much. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna miss too much.
The men in blue had little to no hope of defending such a low target.
That's a nice shot.
But this was where Kapil Dev showed his ability to lead from the front.
He's out. Brilliantly caught by Gavaskar in the slip.
The skipper
Bar's a decent player with okay record in big nations like Australia, South Africa, England, and New Zealand, but comparing him to Virat, who is regarded as the greatest batter of his generation, is damn. I think before India will definitely have ICC trophies in Australia in 2040. India will be the most successful cricket team.
Took the 3 wickets and restricted Pakistan
you
to
tell
just
me
87
is
runs.
7-1 a robbery? Well, but obviously it's not a robbery. I already said that before. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying this dude right here, if it's not sports based, then why he keep talking about sports if it's political? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm confused. Like, I'm listening to the video, but I'm also listening to what y'all saying too. You get what I'm saying?
Winning his team the match against all odds. The following year, the teams faced off in the Australasia Cup final. India set a commendable target of 245.
Straight to motion, and that could be a run out, and he is. At the end of the 50th, it's 245.
Pakistan started crumbling under the pressure, but one man rose up, the ever-reliable Javed Miandad. Just when India looked set to win the trophy, as Pakistan needed 4 of the last ball with just 1 wicket in hand.
The man of the moment, the man of the match, the man who could bring victory to Pakistan, and the man who stands between India and victory.
Miandad hit a massive 6 that stole the trophy from right under their noses.
That's a 6. Glorious 6.
They missed a lot of people out there. In 1986.
That ball hit the bat. It's going to be a 6.
This wasn't the last time Miandad would make the headlines in a match against India. In the first encounter between the two teams in an ODI World Cup in 1992, Miandad jumped up and down in his crease to intimidate wicketkeeper Kiran Moore.
And not out is the final decision.
India won the match by 43 runs.
So hold on. Let me get this right. So people say it's a rivalry because of old. Is it more so olden days than newer days? That got to be what it is, right? It got to be they saying it's a rivalry because it was a rivalry before. And so they're carrying on from what it was before instead of looking at what's going on in the present time.
But this was the most talked about moment.
That gotta be what it is.
Javed, it's 2 for 8.
If India beat Pakistan 7, if they beat them 7 times out of 8, brother, that's not. I don't know, brother. I don't know that. I don't understand how that's a rivalry.
The teams faced each other again in the next World Cup, that too in the quarterfinals. India set a massive target of 287.
Nicely played, the last ball. They're going to have to run it out. Back for the second. Will this be a run out? It'll be close. He's home. That is a great performance by the Indians.
I'm going to watch the match.
287 for 8 off their 50 overs.
But Pakistan looked set to chase it under Amar Sohail's exploding batting. However, he celebrated prematurely and taunted pacer Venkatesh Prasad, who dismissed him in the very next ball and took 2 more wickets to win his team the match by 39 runs.
A big edge, and Venkatesh Prasad has done the trick again for India.
In 1999, Indian leg spinner Anil Kumble decided to put in one of the most impressive individual performances in the history of cricket. The bowler took 14 wickets in a test against the Shaheen Falcons and registered an astonishing figure of 10 for 74 in the second innings.
First Indian bowler to capture 10 wickets in an innings.
Bro, this is like the OGs, and I don't know who they are, bro. I feel like I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm being disrespectful, bro. I don't even know these boys.
Just a few months after this match, the Kargil War broke out, leading to unprecedented animosity between the two sides.
Okay, hold on.
As the Kargil War broke out.
Wickets in an innings.
Just a few months after this match, the Kargil War broke out, leading to unprecedented animosity between the two sides. As luck would have it, they would face each other in the ODI World Cup that very year in the Super 6, and India recorded an ever-so-important 47-run victory.
And this could be out-caught. That's it, all over. Beautifully taken down on the boundary. That's the end of the game.
This was the first and only match where 2 countries at war played a World Cup match. After losing to India in the 2003 World Cup as well, Pakistan were keen on getting revenge when the Men in Blue toured for a test series in 2004. Unfortunately, it did not turn out quite as they'd hoped. Batting legend Virender Sehwag picked up 309 runs to lead his side to victory in the first test.
Wait, who was that?
Sehwag picked up, unfortunately, it did not turn out quite as they'd hoped. Batting legend Virender Sehwag picked up 309 runs to lead his side to victory in the first test.
309!
There it is, huge six,
Bro, what?
300. And can you believe it? He's a new member in the 300 club, Virender Sehwag.
Pakistan's own legend Umar Gul took 6 wickets in the next match to level the series.
What a delivery that is. Umar Gul has born a beauty.
But it was to no avail. India humiliated Pakistan by defeating them by an innings and 131 runs in the very next match. India set a total of 600.
Nigga, what? 600?
India set a total of 600. With Rahul Dravid scoring 270 runs.
A great innings has come to an end. The greatness of Dravid is he's producing these great innings every second game for India.
They don't call him the wall for no reason. Both countries had a dismal campaign in the 2007 ODI World Cup. Neither team made it past the group stages. However, they stunned the world as they reached the T20 World Cup final in the very same year. India got their revenge as they set and defended a target of 157 by 5 runs in the final.
In the air, Srishan takes it! India win!
India T20 champions.
As Irfan Pathan took 3 wickets in this close chase. In the 2011 World Cup, the two faced off in the semis. Pakistan was no match for Sachin Tendulkar's batting.
Fine shot, inside out, and into the gap.
And India's balanced bowling lineup as they lost by 29 runs to the eventual champions.
Oh, that's gone miles in the air, and it's caught! India have won!
Pakistan did not fare much better in the 2015 World Cup as Virat Kohli scored a stylish century to lead India to a 76-run victory.
Right, if that's in the air, there's a fielder coming underneath it, this might be it. And it is, and they shot.
The next major match between the two was in the 2017 Champions Trophy final. This time, the green shirts would have the last laugh as they completely humiliated the men in blue. Pakistan set a massive target of 338 runs thanks to a brilliant century from Fakhar Zaman.
That's going to be 4, and that's going to be 100. His first one-day international 100, and what a stage to get that in.
Muhammad Amir and Hassan Ali would then wrap up the game with their lightning-fast deliveries.
Absolute perler. In the air, gone! Not that important, he's gone the next ball!
Limiting India to just 158.
India, Sarfraz takes the counter, trial over, Pakistan win!
And leading their nation to the first ever Champions Trophy.
They were able to beat India in an all-important contest. They richly deserve this.
Unfortunately, this was the last time Pakistan got a big win over their rivals. Ever since then, India has been a dominant side. In the 2019 ODI World Cup, India crushed the Shaheen Falcons with an 89-run victory.
And that is that. India win by 89 runs.
Pakistan did defeat India in a close match in the 2022 Asia Cup, where they won with just 1 ball remaining.
Hit back, come back for the second. Pakistan win, and it's been a terrific chase.
However, the Green Shirts lost the final of the tournament to Sri Lanka. In the 2023 Asia Cup, India came in, all guns blazing, and battered a clearly inferior Pakistan side by 228 runs.
And what a finish this is!
I'm gonna watch the match, bro. I'm gonna watch the match. This video only got like 4 minutes on it, bro. It ain't got 4 minutes, bro. I'm deep in, bro. I'm trying to see. Bro, y'all gotta understand, bro, from my POV, bro. I can always watch what's going on. I can always see it. Well, that goes to this video too, but like, bro, like, nigga, I already done started this video.
Target 357 runs.
Like, I'm really trying to get an understanding, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really trying to get an understanding. You know what I'm saying? For myself.
Virat Kohli had a vintage performance against the Green Shirts.
Number 47 for Virat Kohli.
Pakistan could do nothing against Kuldeep Yadav's unpredictable spin.
He's cleaned him up. What a spell this from Kuldeep Yadav. It's been a resounding win if no one comes out to bat.
The same year, in the ODI World Cup, India showed their superiority again, restricting Pakistan to just 191 runs and chasing that total with 7 wickets and 117 balls remaining.
And India finished things off.
Even in their most recent encounter in the 2024 T20 World Cup, India emerged victorious. There were a few scares as the men in blue only set a target of 119.
What they've done is restricted India to 119, the lowest total.
But the Pakistani batting lineup crumbled in front of Jasprit Bumrah's blistering pace. India ended up winning the match by 6 runs.
That's well bowled. India win. That's a tremendous comeback. Heartbreak for Naseem Shah and for Pakistani fans also.
And this is a very, very good win.
Now that you know how great these matches are, let's try and pinpoint why they're so hotly contested. We've chalked it down to 3 factors: quality, history, and fans. First and foremost, both of these cricketing nations are among the best in the world. Even though Pakistan may not be the most consistent side in the world, they have the ability to create magic on the field. We saw that in the 1992 World Cup. We saw it again in the 2017 Champions Trophy. You can never quite count these guys out. On the other hand, India are always one of the top dogs. Whenever any tournament comes around, they're the favorites to win it. A matchup between these two sides is a battle between cricketing giants. Pakistan and India were both part of the same country less than a century ago. The fundamental divide between the two nations on religious grounds dates back to way before that, however.
Historians say the British...
Okay. Alright, so I feel like I feel like it's not a rivalry now, but I feel like people definitely edge it on. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of look at, I feel like I look at this how the way like people say Messi versus Ronaldo when it's clear as day. You know what I'm saying? When it's clear as day, if you have eyes, you can kind of see like what's really going on. And I kind of look at it like that. That's not even a rivalry to me. Messi and Ronaldo, bro. Even though I'm new, bro, it was never a debate. It was never a debate. Well, I mean, not even the proms. It was never really a debate to me. But like, I look at that how the way I look at this. I feel like the fans maybe more so. I feel like if I was Pakistani and I'm getting my ass torched by India, but we also used to beat y'all in the past, bro, I'm gonna bring that up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Implemented a strategy known as divide and rule.
The two teams have played a total of 211 times, with Pakistan winning 88 matches and India winning 80, but India has dominated in World Cups. Messi, Ronaldo, the same way in Pakistan. Bro, missing the main act. Bro, no, bro, this video is literally about to end, bro.
Political divisions between followers of the region's
bro, I gotta react to the highlights anyway.
Religions.
So like, it's good.
The
bro.
Muslim and Hindu population of the subcontinent have always been at war due to their ideological differences.
Wait, hold on.
Political divisions between followers of the
religious grounds dates back to waves between cricketing giants. Pakistan and India were both part of the same country less than a century ago. The fundamental divide between the two nations on religious grounds dates back to way before that, however.
Historians say the British implemented a strategy known as divide and rule, promoting political divisions between followers of the region's main religions.
The Muslim and Hindu population.
This is what y'all was talking about when they were saying it split into two. Like they literally split inside. Okay, now that starting to make sense. Okay, now he get into like the history side, bro. Like the whole damn video is literally about the game. You know what I'm saying?
The subcontinent have always been at war due to their ideological differences. This also explains the recent frequent political turmoil between them. Last but not least, India and Pakistan are home to two of the biggest cricketing fan bases in the world.
Pakistan is the most mercurial, unpredictable team in the world. And we are so religious that we will get the World Cup home.
The cricket fever in India is well documented. Cricketing icons such as Sachin Tendulkar are literally worshipped by the fans. In the case of Pakistan, the country had a cricketer as the head of state not too long ago. These are two cricket-crazy nations, so their rivalries as the head are literally worshipped by the fans. In the case of Pakistan, the country had a cricketer as the head of state not too long ago.
Wait, what? Okay, I was not expecting that.
These are two cricket-crazy nations, so their rivalries are sure to pack a punch.
I hope he was good.
It may be called the gentleman's game, but cricket is not a sport that comes without emotions. There are very few happier occasions for an Indian cricket fan than getting a win over their rivals Pakistan. The same goes for the green shirts fans. Although there are toxic sides to this rivalry,
Should India?
Same goes for the green shirts fans. Although there are toxic sides.
Nah, they burning the. Nah, wait, nah, they burning flags. Wait, India says has evidence Pakistan behind attack
to this rivalry.
Should India boycott Pakistan at the World Cup, no matter what the cost is?
It's also important to praise the positives. More often than not, these matches push both teams to play at their best.
Coming up, box office, one of the biggest contests in all of sport. It's India versus Pakistan.
And that only makes the games more entertaining. On top of that, the rivalry is a way for the two countries to face off against each other in non-hostile manner. This outlet is great for both the countries and its people. Cricket is a game that divides, but it's also one that can unite.
Bro, I don't like. Bro, I'm hearing so much shit about this, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like this is I feel like people say it's a rivalry because of the political wise, like political wise. I ain't gonna lie, I can understand that. Now, when it come down to the game, I don't think people understand what a sport rivalry is. Like, besides like political wise, like if you exit out political and you go sports basis, and in today's society, there is no rivalry. Going off what I just seen and what I just heard, there is no rivalry in between. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Now, back then, I said it was a rivalry. Like, I ain't gonna lie. What I would just heard. Now, right now, what I've been hearing so far, like in today's time, I don't think that's a rivalry. I just think the fans, like, they really owe, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they really like, what's the word? I feel like they really just diehard Pakistan fans, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, they just real diehard India fans, real hard Pakistan fans. I ain't gonna lie. That's just how the way I take it.